Here's a comprehensive overview of the California fires, including their causes, effects, and impacts on the environment and local communities. Introduction. California has long been prone to devastating wildfires, fueled by a combination of factors including dry vegetation, strong winds, and human activity. In recent years, the state has experienced some of the most destructive and deadly wildfires in its history, with the 2018 Camp Fire being the most destructive wildfire in California's history. Causes of the California fires. The California fires are caused by a combination of natural and human factors. Some of the main causes include: 1. Dry vegetation. California's dry climate and vegetation create a tinderbox of flammable material that can ignite and spread quickly. 2. Strong winds. California's winds, particularly the Santa Ana winds, can spread embers and flames quickly, making it difficult to contain fires. 3. Human activity. Human activity, such as arson, accidental ignition from cigarettes or campfires, and electrical malfunctions, can ignite fires. 4. Climate change. Climate change has contributed to an increase in extreme weather events, including heatwaves and droughts, which can create conditions that are ripe for wildfires. Effects of the California fires. The California fires have had devastating effects on the environment, local communities, and the economy. Some of the effects include: 1. Loss of life and property. The California fires have resulted in the loss of numerous lives and properties, with many people forced to evacuate their homes and businesses. 2. Environmental damage. The fires have caused significant environmental damage, including the destruction of habitats, air and water pollution, and soil erosion. 3. Economic impacts. The fires have had significant economic impacts, including the loss of businesses, infrastructure, and tourism revenue. 4. Displacement of communities. The fires have displaced many communities, with many people forced to seek temporary housing and assistance. Some of the most notable California fires in recent years include: 1. 2018 Camp Fire. The Camp Fire was the most destructive wildfire in California's history, burning over 153,000 acres and resulting in at least 85 deaths. 2. 2017 Tubbs Fire. The Tubbs Fire burned over 36,000 acres and resulted in at least 22 deaths. 3. 2019 Kincaid Fire. The Kincaid Fire burned over 77,000 acres and resulted in at least 4 deaths. 4. 2020 LNU Lightning Complex Fire. The LNU Lightning Complex Fire burned over 363,000 acres and resulted in at least 5 deaths. Response and recovery efforts. The response and recovery efforts for the California fires have been led by state and local authorities, with assistance from federal agencies and nonprofit organizations. Some of the key efforts include: 1. Firefighting efforts. Firefighters have worked tirelessly to contain and extinguish the fires, using a range of tactics including aerial support and ground-based firefighting. 2. Evacuation and shelter. Authorities have established evacuation centers and shelters to provide temporary housing and assistance to those displaced by the fires. 3. Debris removal and recovery. Efforts are underway to remove debris and recover from the fires, including the rebuilding of homes and infrastructure. 4. Wildfire prevention and mitigation. Authorities are working to prevent and mitigate future wildfires, including through the use of prescribed burns, forest thinning, and fire breaks. Conclusion. The California fires have had devastating effects on the environment, local communities, and the economy. While the causes of the fires are complex and multifaceted, it is clear that human activity, climate change, and dry vegetation have all played a role. As the state recovers from these disasters, it is essential that we learn from these experiences and take steps to prevent and mitigate future wildfires.